Time now for the shocking stat of the week. As I watch the pro Hamas protests that have now morphed into pro Iran protests, including one planned for Canada Day on Tuesday in Montreal, along with the one sported this last weekend by Canada's biggest union, CUPE, in Ottawa, I wondered how many of these participants, though, are direct operatives of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. There was a 2024 Iran International report that stated RRGC linked actors orchestrated anti Israel protests at McGill University, citing coordinated social media posts and protest organization. How many are paid pro Iran protesters that CEUS warned about in their 2024 annual report that highlights Iran's use of foreign interference to advance its strategic objectives, including intimidating diaspora communities, influencing public opinion, and countering Western policies? That report also notes that Iran targets Iranian Canadian dissidents, particularly, of course, those critical of the regime, through harassment, surveillance, and threats. In a 2023 CEUS briefing, Director David Vigneault emphasized Iran's hostile state activities, including cyber operations, social media posts, which I've seen so many of, disinformation, and proxy networks. And by the way, it's nothing new. Back in 2011, CEUS warned former Justice Minister Irwin Coulter of an Islamic Revolutionary Guard-linked plot to assassinate him. The list goes on of these things. In fact, this week, Canadian Border Services took enforcement action against 20 senior Iranian government officials who were granted entry into Canada, with another 46 under investigation. Also this week, a new report on the infiltration of the Muslim Brotherhood, anti-Semitic supporter of Hamas, stating, exposes how federal agencies have become complicit in sustaining and legitimizing networks that promote anti-Semitic and anti-Israel ideologies under the guise of charities and social welfare. The report concludes, and this is the shocking part, that this should be a wake-up call for Canadians, including the estimate by security forces that the number of direct operatives of the Iranian government in Canada estimated to be 700, with the funds available through the Iranian regime amplifying their impact, along with the threats, by the way, against family members back home in Iran.